morning, my friends. Today is day 3 of the CR125 build, or at least the assembly. Yesterday I got some good progress done, not quite as much as I would have liked. I guess my goal was to have a running bike, and really it got to the point where it could run. The airbox is on, the subframe's on, gas tank is on, all the controls are on. So I guess I did all right, but I went to do the forks last night, which I'm glad I did, by the way. A really gross, nasty day today. I went to go do the forks last night. It was like 11:30 when I started. I've been working since like 8 a.m. I knew better than to try to work that tired, but I did anyways, and I totally messed up. There's a little washer that goes between the first bushing and the dust seal. I think its purpose is to keep the bushing out of the dust seal, and I totally forgot to put that on the right fork. No, it's the left fork. I forgot to put it on the left fork. Now I get to spend the first couple hours of my day today taking that apart and putting that stupid washer on, that one little washer that I forgot. So it is what it is. I have to go run to the dealership. That's what I'm doing right now. Anyways, I gotta pick up some more fork oil because the oil I don't have enough to do to fill up the outer chamber of the other fork. May as well get an extra bottle, so when I have to take apart the left one, I have enough oil to put it back together. All right. Got the forks done. I got the bushing in on the left one there. Topped them off with fluid. Got the Mojo MX bleeder valves up top here. Last thing I got to do is put them in the triple clamp and tighten the top cap. My freaking workbench is a mess now. Everything is covered in like a little bit of suspension oil, which kind of sucks, but oh well. I'll deal with that later. For right now, I need to go ahead and probably let me get the exhaust on first. And I'm going to work on the exhaust first, then I'll work on the forks, get the wheels on, brakes on, things like that.
Anabolic beat.
Alright, just got the exhaust on, the exhaust and the silencer. It looks amazing. Love the way it looks, but holy hell, did this thing fight me every step of the way. like right off the bat, just getting it in the frame with the flange lined up was tough. And then getting it on the flange itself, getting this mount on was tough. I had to ratchet it to the swing arm to pull it into place. Getting this one on was tough. I had to use a screwdriver to kind of wiggle it in position. This silencer, this bracket was so, I mean, you can see all the scratches that happened from me messing around with it trying to get it on. So kind of bummed about that, but yeah, God, this thing was freaking brutal to get on. I know it's got a good exhaust. Scalvini makes really good stuff. So, gosh, I mean, really close there. Not bad. I don't think we're touching there. I thought that was going to be a lot easier than it was, but I'm glad it's on. Now I can go ahead and get the forks on. Alright, so in case you're wondering what I just put on, this is called fork shrink. And so what it is, and this is the whole reason I Cerakoted the tubes black. So this is the Cerakote, and this is the fork shrink. So all it is it's basically heat shrink tubing with this kind of print on it. And so you just slide it on the fork, hit it with your heat gun, and it shrinks to the tube. Now it is like, you can still rotate it a little bit, you know. It's not going to just rotate from just being on there and being ridden or anything like that. You actually have to like grab it and rotate it. So you don't have to get it perfect the first time, but I got it pretty close. And yeah, let me step back here. Yeah, I think that looks super cool, especially with those gold wheels. That's gonna look sick. I got some on the uppers as well, just because my sponsor Speedtech likes to put little logos on here, and obviously with this he's not gonna be able to, I don't want him to cover that up. So I'm gonna put this on here. Stickers have a hard time sticking to Cerakote because it's a ceramic coating, so this will help him, you know, have something to put it on. Also, it's just going to look a little bit more even. The whole purpose of me Cerakoting them black was that so the little area down here and right here wouldn't stick out like a sore thumb. Obviously, you can still see a difference, but I mean, like if you stand back at first glance, you can't see anything different. It just looks like one solid black tube. So super cool, super happy with that. I'm going to keep going. Okay, so got the fork shrink on the bottom and the top half of the tubes. Looks awesome. I think I kind of like it actually a little bit more than Cerakote just because it looks a little bit more even. One thing that would be really cool is if they offered this in like white or silver or like some different colors. That would be really, really sick. Then you could do like silver forks and whatnot. I mean, I don't know. Just an idea. So next part up, I think, is going to be the wheels, the front wheel, the rear wheel. I got to get the seals in, and then I can, you know, mount them up and do my thing. After that, I'll get brakes on. I don't think I'll bleed the brakes today, because that's something I can do at my girlfriend's ranch. Okay, so got good news and got bad news. The good news is that I wheeled these bike space. The seals are in the wheels now, and so I wheeled them in place. And oh my gosh, this thing looks so trick. I am so excited to get this thing done. Now, the bad news is that I don't have the front wheel spacers. I ordered them and they should have been here already, but they're not. So I'm not sure what kind of delays are happening, but for whatever reason they haven't gotten here yet. So I can't put the front wheel on, at least not in any way that I can like roll it around or anything like that. And the rear wheel, I have no axle because I left that at my girlfriend's ranch because I was in the process of replating it. So the wheels can't go on. Therefore the brakes, well, I guess I could put the brakes on, but I'd rather wait till the wheels are on. That way I can make sure that it's lined up right. That just seems like it's the right thing to do. Plus, there's no point in me getting the brakes on if, you know, I don't even have the wheels on yet. So because I don't have the axles or the spacers for opposite wheels, I can't get the bike to any point past this, at least not in any way that makes sense. Really the last thing to do is mount the brakes, and there's not really any point because I can't, you know, I can't spin the wheels or anything like that, so it doesn't really make sense. It is kind of crunch time. I have, let me put you guys down for a quick second. Let's have a quick discussion. I need to shave. So the bike is due May 10th. That's when the Prime MX competition is over. I have to have the videos uploaded and all that by May 10th. Today is March 16th. About almost 4 weeks exactly, actually, to get all that done. Now, for me, the situation's a little bit different. I don't think I've mentioned at all what I do for work on here. I work in the oil field. I'm a field engineer, so I spend a lot of time on oil rigs, about 8 months out of the year. I usually am on a rig, either offshore, onshore, different projects, different rigs. So I'm actually going back offshore in about 10 days, actually. 27th, I think, is when I have to report. That's when this bike has to be done. I have to be done in 10 days, get this done. But really, there's not much to do, which is a good thing. Biggest part is getting the wheels on, getting the brakes on, bleed those brakes, set the suspension, all that. I really need to get this thing running. I mean, I need to know if there's something wrong with the engine. That way I have time to fix it. You know, we're getting to where it's like, if something's wrong, then I might be in trouble. But yeah, I think we're in really good shape. The bike looks awesome. I think I'm in good position to be able to finish it in time, which honestly, as I was going to bed last night, I was really worried about. But seeing it now, we're close. We're really, really close. So yeah, that's really all I have for the video today. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here, and hopefully next time when I see you guys, it'll be up and running, and I think we'll get there. I think it's gonna be cool. So stay tuned. Appreciate you guys watching. I'll catch you later.